So this week I had an email about mayors that go off and do their own thing. And I thought I'd address it in one of these videos. So I think there's two things about going off and doing things off your own back. On the one hand, you have what I like to call making your own work, and then what I like to call freelancing. So let's look at those two things. So making your own work, that is when a mayor or council chair meets somebody at an event and they tell them about an organisation they represent or an event that they're organising. And the civic leader says, that is a very interesting event. That is something I would like to attend because it propels forward my vision. And I think that I can really enhance your event and that you can really help me achieve what I'm trying to achieve whilst I'm in office. After that conversation, the civic leader gives the person their business card. On the business card are the details of the office. The person gets in touch with the civic office, books the mayor in the normal way. The mayor goes to the event. Lots of good things ensue, propelling forward the aims of the mayor, the aims of that organisation, and indeed the aims of the council. That is called making your own work, and something that I believe we should encourage. On the other hand, we have freelancing. So freelancing is when a mayor or council chair goes to an event, they meet somebody, they talk to them about an event or an organisation that they represent, and they say, I think that sounds like an interesting event. I think that's something that could fit very nicely within my vision. I think that's something that I would like to come to and help you out with, that I can enhance and that can enhance my time in office. And then they give them their business card. And on that business card are their own personal details. Then the person gets in touch with the civic leader, asks them to come to the event. They come to the event, happiness ensues. So there isn't actually too much difference between making your own work and freelancing, but there is a very, very important difference. And that is that one of them has gone through the civic office and the other one hasn't. And I think it is terrible not to send events through the civic office. And there are a couple of reasons for that. I mean, first and foremost, from my point of view, I liked things going through my civic office because it was less work for me. It meant that my PA could deal with them and I didn't have to. That's just me though. I think the real reason why things need to go through the civic office is because your civic office needs to know what you're doing. They need a copy of your diary. So if you arrange your own event outside of the civic office and another event comes into the office, they're going to look on the diary and think, well, you're not doing anything. I will ask you if you'd like to come. But of course you are doing something because you've arranged your own event and you haven't told the civic office. So you've just wasted some of their time. And I am a firm believer that you should not waste the time of council officers. It's not nice and it's not productive. They've got better things to do than chase you up to ask you a question that they ought to know the answer to already. So at the bottom of the bin, it's rude, isn't it? So you need to let your civic office know what you're doing. But there's a deeper point to this. I think that civic offices should be justifying their existence to councils. And one of the ways they can do that is by showing the kind of events that their dignitary is going to. By saying, look, they have met this many people at this many events and these kind of community events. This is what they're doing. They're acting as a genuine link between the council and the community. And we can prove that because we have the statistics for it. I think that's very important for civic officers to do. And if you're off doing your own thing, not telling them what you're up to, then they don't know about that. And they can't include that in their statistics. And actually, it makes the office look less good. It makes the job that you're trying to do look less important to the council. So if you don't tell your civic office all of the great stuff you're doing, you're actually making it harder for the people that are going to follow you, because the council doesn't know how beneficial the office is to the council. So I think it's really, really important to make sure things go through the civic office. Make your own work, do that, absolutely. forge relationships with people in the community, get them to invite you to events that you think you can have a real impact on, that can really help you push forward your aims, the aims of the council. But just tell the civic office, don't freelance, don't do it all by yourself. Make sure you share the good work that you're doing. So I hope that goes some way to addressing the idea of mayors doing things off their own bat. If you've got a question you'd like me to answer, just pop your details into the box and I'll give it a shot. My name's Duncan Baskerville Brown. I'm the Civic Coach. Thank you very much.